After years of hustle culture, optimization, and trying to squeeze every single ounce of productivity out of our days, social media has come to decide that there is a new summer trend, and it's called slowmaxxing.
I'm here for this. I know you were making fun of the term, but...
Just think maxing at the end of every... We can go
Okay, we'll get in that. But joining us today is 9 News mental health expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so first and foremost, according to you, what is slowmaxing and how can it benefit us? It's suddenly everywhere.
Well, I don't know if it's according to me, but it's according to social media somehow.
All of TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. I own it all. So it's this idea that we have been maximizing and pushing ourselves to the limit and productivity, over everything. And now this is like the summer to be like, oh, wait, hold on. Let's everybody slow down. Don't go to everything. Don't do everything. Just slow it down. So I'm kind of here for it too.
Who's the Anna Wintour of these terms?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I want to know.
Who's behind the curtain?
Tastemaker.
Do you know what I'm saying? Go, this is the summer to slow down.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
An influencer, but I don't know who.
It's fantastic, and everybody should.
You don't like the label.
Yeah, it's my problem is, and we'll talk about this more at 4 too. This generation is labeling everything, but there's some psychological benefit to actually slowing down and not always being on the go, right?
Yes. So now to make it all serious about mental health. So the truth is that our brains, let's say even with social media, have been on, really a lot. We talk about dopamine a lot, so it gets a lot of dopamine hits. It doesn't have a lot of time to recuperate, and there's actually a lot of science around that. They've been looking at our beta waves, our alpha waves. So we have waves that go when we're at rest. Even those get elevated because we really don't know how to rest and relax. So it could have been this time 5 years ago we needed this, but if it becomes trendy and people think to themselves, I should slow myself down, the research is saying our brains really do need that break.
I get it. I did not mean to intentionally have like a slowmaxing summer with my kids. Last year they were like in all the camps. This year I didn't sign them up soon enough, and it's so much better. Like they're happier, I'm happier. We're just taking a little slowmaxing summer, and I'm here for it. How do you embrace it without wasting the summer, so to speak?
Yes. I mean, the funniest thing is that actually as Americans, we have no idea what rest even means.
Yes.
We don't even know what slowing down means. We're like, we're on or off, right?
Yep.
Like we're sleeping or we're being highly productive. We don't know all of that stuff in the middle. So resting or relaxing, taking it slower means, you don't go to every event you were invited to. Maybe you don't make the homemade popsicles, you buy them. Maybe you don't fresh squeeze your lemonade, to sort of be rhetorical. But in a sense, it also means that you understand your kids need to slow it down too. One of the things I've been talking about is when your kids go to camp, they actually are still highly scheduled and they're lugging things. Ever see kids at a day camp?
Oh, yeah, it's exhausting.
Right? They're sweaty and they're tired. And it's like, time to go to the slip and slide, whether you want to or not, right? And so when they get in the car and they're like a little zombied out and you're like, but didn't you have the best day ever? It's like they did like 7 activities that day. So let them slow it down too,
That's true. You definitely don't want to overschedule for sure.
Right, but we don't know the middle.
I know.
We really don't. We're not good at this as a culture.
Yep.
So I love this idea of like, find your middle ground, whatever that means to you.
That's
I
great.
remember the first time I went overseas and they were taking like a 4-hour lunch.
I know.
Everything like shut down, and I'm like, that's how you do it.
That's so true. We love that. All right, Dr. Ziegler,
Thanks,
thank you.